All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Harakakodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to you, Akim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. And now this lesson is, coming from the book of Ezra 4, in particular, the 3rd verse down to the 5th. Because this, as the scriptures say, that which was written aforetime was written for our learning, and also understand that there is nothing new under the sun, as the scriptures say, it had been of old as well. Right, as the scripture says in the book of Romans, this is Ezra 4:3, and it reads, "But Zerubbabel and Jeshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them, Ye have nothing to do with us to build an house unto our power, but we ourselves together will build unto the Lord power Yahweh of Israel, as King Cyrus, the king of Persia, had commanded us. Then the people of the land weakened the hand of the people of Judah and troubled them in building." Okay, so I want to get this word weakened and troubled them, right? Because we understand we have to come against, these types of opposition as well. Right, when you read it in NLT, it says, then the local residents tried to discourage and frighten the people of Judah to keep them from their work. Right, but let's get it. Weakened. H7503. It says, it's not Rapah, because Rapah means to heal. It says, Salakia. Let's see. It says to be weak, to be faint. It says to be slothful, to seize, to slacken, to cast down, to let fall, to decline. It says to relax. And we understand, we are not to be idle, right? We're to be fervent, on fire for this truth. In building Yahweh Shai's house. Because the scriptures clearly tell us, understanding we're not building a physical temple this go round. The scriptures tells us the third temple is spiritual. And we're not to be slack concerning the Lord's money, but we're to double it, or whatever increase, triple, quadruple, whatever the case may be, but we're not to just hold it, as the parable of the talent speaks, man. This 2 Corinthians 6:16, and it reads, "And what agreement hath the temple of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua with idols? For ye are the temple of the living power. As Yahweh had said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their power, and they shall be my people." Right? So we're the temple that's being rebuilt today, man. It's in the men, not in a physical, place, as it was in the ancient days. And understanding that the opposition in which we're coming against, or that's coming against us, are those that are adverse unto, righteousness. Ultimately, it could be Jake, who don't know the 2/3, or Jake even within the circumcision, right? Because the doctrine is the debate, right? And those that aren't preaching the doctrine, telling you that it was okay to take, Esau's pharmakia, or saying that the MOTB is not the CHIP, which it is, right? They're frustrating the purpose of building. It says, I want to also go into this word. I think I grabbed weakened. Yeah. It says, then the people of the land weakened the hands of the people of Judah and troubled them in building. Let's get this word troubled. H1089 says to trouble. It says to terrify, to palpitate, to frighten. Let's see. To cause anyone's mind to be cast down. Right? And when we read that in NLT, it says, the local residents tried to discourage and frighten the people of Judah to keep them from their work. Right? And we also understand Esau is going to be in opposition as well in terms of persecution. Much like the 2/3. This 5, it says, and hired counselors against them to frustrate their purpose all the days of Cyrus, king of Persia, even until the reign of Darius, king of Persia. Right? Now we understand when we read it in NLT, it says they bribed agents to work against them. And who was one of them agents? A vocab, man. So they pay off agents to work against them. You seen what happened when he went to Europe, and you seen, Israelites, man. It says they bribed agents to work against them. So he has no problem giving a bag to whomever so that the fullness of the word can't be preached, or that they become scoffers against the true men of the Lord. And this is nothing new that's happening. As it happened in the ancient days, it's the same thing is occurring today, man. But let's go into the precepts, because the scripture tells us this in the book of 2 Corinthians 13. The 2 Corinthians 13 and 8, and it reads, for we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. Right? So anything that they're doing, or they think they're doing, is ultimately just going to increase our spirits that much stronger and pushing. And how do we know? The scripture says this in the book of Acts 5 and 39. And it reads, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. Meaning what? If our purpose wasn't sincere, in the will of Yahweh Shem Shai, if he didn't set this up, then it will come to naught. But it says, if it be of Yahweh Shem Shai, ye cannot overthrow it, lest happily ye be found, even to fight against the Most High. Because this isn't ours, man. We were granted permission into this holy walk, man. We were called into this. And you don't choose who's called. Only Yahweh Shem Shai chooses who's called. Right? And from that calling, you put in the work that, Lord will, you may be saved, of election. Right? But the frustrating of purposes, agents, scoffers, scorners, Jake within the circumcision, Jake outside the circumcision, they're all trying to hinder us in building, because ultimately, as the scripture says in John 3, their deeds are evil. They hate the light. They don't want to be reproved because of their darkness. But that's not going to stop. That's not going to stop the men of Yahweh Shem Shai from working. And ultimately, every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account of in that day. And regardless of whether they believe it or not, they're going to have to come to the reality that, they're going to get caught up in these plagues, and they're going to be without protection. They're going to be naked in that day, man. Right? So it's just for us to continue to build, and build in sincerity and in truth, not in malice, not in strife, not in envy, as the scripture speaks. But in true sincerity and faith, man. And Yahweh Shem Shai is going to handle them. So Lord willing, just a quick lesson through the Spirit. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakodash, and double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to you, Aki, in bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.